Hey guys, now I'm going to show you how to draw time on a clock. So pull up the screen here. So last time we talked about how to read a clock. This time we are given a time and we're going to make that time on the clock. So as you can see in the little speech bubble here, we have our hour hand, which is the shorter hand, is this red one right here. And our minute hand is the longer hand, which is the blue one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the hour. It says 1 o'clock. Now, like we talked about before, I can't just move this over to the 1 o'clock. And just so you guys can see, to be able to tilt this, what I'm going to do is this little circle right here, if I click on it and just drag it, I can tilt it to the way that I want it. So like right here, I'm going to move it back. We would normally think, okay, so it's 1 o'clock, I'm just going to put it on the 1. However, we can't do that. We have to also look at the minute hand. So you see that it's 34 minutes past 1 o'clock. So that means 30 minutes is half of an hour. So that means it's over half of an hour past 1 o'clock. So I kind of think of it as I'm going to put this hour hand about halfway between the 1 and the 2 because it's about halfway between 1 and 2 o'clock. So I'm going to tilt this a little bit more to make it be closer to about halfway between. And this is, you're just going to have to kind of play around with this a little bit. So let's see if that works. Nope, that looks a little bit more like the 2 o'clock. So I'm going to tilt it a little bit more this way. Let's see. There we go. So now I can see it's about halfway between 1 and 2 o'clock. So now we're going to move on to our minute hand. And it says it is 34 minutes past 1 o'clock. So like we talked about last time, we can count by fives until we get there. So I'm going to start at the 12, or if you know your fives facts, you can think about it that way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That means I've gone a little bit too far. So I'm going to go back to the 30 and I'm going to count over until I get to 34. So you can see these little tick marks in here will help you with that. So 31, 32, 33, 34. So this is where I need to move my minute hand. And again, I'm going to use this little tool here to get it about where I want it. Let's see if that's about right. Oh, back just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. So that's about 31, 34 right there. For the minute hand, another way you can think of it is if you know that 5 times 6 is 30, you can just start at the 6 and count over until you get to 34. So that is how you can draw time on a clock. The next slides give you some practice to do it on your own. So I hope this video has helped you. Bye, guys.